seriously. Psycho Meg calls herself angel sent from heaven. Loudly blows her trumpet toward royal. When Meghan Markle's relationship with Prince Harry became known in 2016, it caused a sensation in the media. Speaking on episode 1 of The Princes and the Press, a two-part documentary that aired on BBC Two last night, Robert Jobson said Meghan Markle was an angel sent from heaven when she was introduced into the royal family. The royal editor at the London Evening Standard said, "Believe me when I say that myself and other colleagues that have covered the royal family had no issues with Meghan Markle, apart from the thought that she was an angel sent from heaven. This was a major new opening up of a whole new area of coverage and stories, this glamorous and beautiful women." With the news of Meghan's relationship on the front page, royal commentator Camilla Tominey, who broke the story, recalled the moment all hell broke loose. She said, "I wasn't familiar with her name. I don't think anyone was at the time, to be perfectly honest, unless they had watched Suits, the legal drama she had been starring in. But that's a cable show, it's kind of a bit niche. We kept it so tight. It was me, my editor, the deputy editor, my news editor who were the only people who knew about the story. It didn't appear in any news list until it was on the page ready for production. I was watching my son Harry play football and all hell broke loose around the rest of Fleet Street." The BBC series, fronted by Amol Rajan, investigates the media's fascination with the royals, especially in regard to Prince Harry and Prince William, who have had a complicated relationship with the press. Mr. Rajan conducted more than 80 hours of interviews with journalists and royal experts, all of whom have close ties with the royal family. In a description for the series, it read, "Amol Rajan explores the years following the Queen's Diamond Jubilee and the positive media reaction to the emergence of a new generation of royals. The film charts the years leading up to and including the engagement and marriage of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Providing context for the prince's relationship with the media, the film examines some of the illegal activities engaged in by some newspapers in the late 1990s and early 2000s, including hacking and blagging, and how these techniques were used to target members of the royal family and their associates." The BBC approached Buckingham Palace, Clarence House and Kensington Palace for comment. They provided the following joint statement: "A free, responsible and open press is of vital importance to a healthy democracy. However, too often overblown and unfounded claims from unnamed sources are presented as facts, and it is disappointing when anyone, including the BBC, gives them credibility." Omid Scobie claimed, "There's been rumors for quite some time was that a lot of the most damaging and negative stories about Harry and Meghan that have ended up in the press have come from other royal households, from other royal aides and courtiers, and from my own reporting and research that is exactly true." Former BBC royal reporter Peter Hunt claimed, "That did not happen during the chunk of the time that I was there doing the royal family. You have to assume that they would have only done it if they would have had the approval of their principal. You have to assume they'd have done it with the knowledge of whoever they were working for, and I guess it's an indication of at that point, what wasn't in the public domain, which was the fracturing of the relationship between these two brothers." Mr. Rajan asked, "Are there favourites in the press who get phone calls?" Author Anna Pasternak said, of course, there are absolutely." Mr. Rajan asked, "What do you have to do to be a favourite?" Ms. Pasternak added, "I think you have to consistently write pieces that flatter the relevant members of the royal family. Then you have to be seen to be more negative about others. Then you have to be seen